In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the North Carolina Tar Heels return team didn't help matters out much there. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame you can really utilize.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires left. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's caught! Touchdown, North Carolina!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, TCU, 0.
So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Horned Frogs will hustle for the line. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods.
And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the 1st interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Caught over the middle. It's Bickley. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Looking for a crease to the left. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Off-play action. Catch in the middle. It's Bickley. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, picked off. That's a live ball. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Line gets set, first down. Now the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Wide out in motion. Wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Floating away. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And it'll be down right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
And, oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Got his man all by himself. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense has given them and creating the explosive play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. Oh, he left him grabbing. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. They go to the ground. They knock him down right there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Running back. Oh, it's out. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. There he goes to the right. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a run.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
Right back to the well. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. They try to pop a run on the draw. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You've got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
They're working that left side. Bounced off his feet.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Running back searching for a hole. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. On On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's got it! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Touchdown.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot
In the end zone.
in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 12 over the Sharks. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted! Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. Ball is free. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes. And when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
Quarterback adapting. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
TCU.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll call for the fair catch here. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Floats it out in space. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll throw on 3rd down. Unleashes it. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Fullback's got it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. The give to the back. At the 10, he's got room. He's loose. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the 2nd half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. On the move, it's Daniels. Fights off a defender. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Trying to run, it's Daniels. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they take the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Both of these defenses a little bent, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the mass.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
TCU 24.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flores. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Going up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the ground to try to move the chains. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 6 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to get it through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down. Are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Horned Frogs fail to stop them on 3rd down again. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
35, TCU.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and